Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
What's up, everyone? What's going on, man? Hopefully everybody's having a great Saturday night. Hopefully you guys wasn't waiting on me to go live. But if you were, I'm here. How's it going? I've been out and about all day. Actually, I just got home, believe it or not. As promised, I said I'd go live on Saturday, so here I am. So, what's going on? How's it going? Yo, what is up? What is up, my peoples? All right, so I got a house full of kids and all that good stuff, man. We out here. Kids are having fun and whatever. People staying the night, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting my suntan on, as you guys can see. I'm getting my tan on. Got some new fish today. That's what's up. That's what's up. So hopefully I was trying to wait 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 8. So what's up, Electric Reef? Decaying Ocean. Yeah, well, Electric Reef, it ain't so much us, man. It's politics, man, that does stuff like that, man. Commercial fishing, commercial drag nets, all kinds of other stuff. Maybe a little bit of pollution, but we as a hobbyist are not the ones, I don't think, even close, remotely close, or a fraction close, or responsible for any of that. But that's just my 2 cents, bigger than us. He said, nope, not really us at all. What's up, Matt? What's up, man? Hey, you guys, hey, there you go. Everybody's not stupid. Everybody want to point the finger at somebody, man. And that's the problem, The world wants to point the finger at somebody. Nobody's man enough, woman enough to take the responsibility of their own actions and admit their own faults. Easier to point fingers, blame other people, create turmoil and chaos, and all that other good stuff, man. Nobody wants to take responsibility. So here we are, just like anything else. Unfortunately, it is what it is. What as one would say, what can we honestly do about that? What's our role? What can we do to change or make a change in that? It's one of those things. I don't think we have anything that we could honestly do. Happy Saturday night. What's up, Brad? What's going on? Throw your start off. I'm all fired up on this fine Saturday evening. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Electric Reef, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, we talking. Hey, you know what? That's the cool thing about this stuff, man. We talk about reefs and everything in between. You know what I mean? We talk. Some people don't like it. Some people like to have it topic specific. But I also like to talk about whatever the hell we end up talking about, man. And and all that other stuff. What's up, West Coast? I was trying to make it late enough. I figured 11 o'clock, it'd be 8 o'clock, on western side, West Coast time. So I think, to make sure everybody, some of us is a little later birds over here, but they was trying to get me to go to the bar, and I couldn't go to the bar tonight, man. But wasn't drinking or nothing like that. Obviously, I'm back in the gym. trying to go ahead and hopefully I can do it with no shutdowns, and get back to that what I need to get to. So yeah. What's up, CCNs Aquatics? What's up, man? But anyway, so West Coast was talking about earlier, was it yesterday or something, about benefits of kalkwasser. So, and what are the benefits of it? And, should people, I don't know I don't know exactly what's up, Naked Dog? I haven't had time to do anything, man. I haven't been on the game or nothing, but I need to get on my game and get my gaming back. But I've just been really busy. Calcium, the kalkwasser and all that cool stuff. And, what does it do? I mean, obviously, kalkwasser is going to provide calcium and, all this other stuff, alkalinity and raise and does all kinds of stuff. For the aquarium, I think it does help with coralline algae and stuff like that. But I also think that outside of the things that it says, literature-wise or whatever, it does, which you can see it kind of boosts of things, or things is a little faster, like especially if you can watch calcium coralline algae can grow even faster, thicker, and all that other stuff. But what I think also that it does have some hidden properties in it. And what are those hidden properties? Honestly, I don't know. It just seems to work really, really well when you're utilizing it with a calcium reactor. Now, some people use it as a standalone, as far as a standalone maintenance, dosing, stuff like that, which is fine. We were talking earlier in the week on Instagram about Brightwell Aquatics, the Calc Plus 2, which is what? Strong TM and what is all in Strong TM and whatever. Was it Strong TM and magnesium or potassium? One or two. Anyway, let me double check. Hey, what's up, Sherry? Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Strong Tim and Mag. Okay. Now I sometimes dose Strong Tim every once in a great blue moon. Just throw it at them because I have bottles of it or whatnot. So we got into this debate, and I guess, or this topic, not even a debate. So here's my thoughts on it. All right. Now, once again, I'm going to tell y'all, I've been working my ass off to get my master's jacket. A lot of you guys and girls already know I work my ass off on YouTube and social media and talk about aquariums and stuff like this. And because I'm trying to get my master's, it would mean a lot because I'm just trying to be up there with everybody else that's on here that has this shit all figured out. They have it to a fucking science, and for some reason, I still just don't get it. So maybe you guys can help me out here tonight, right? So, I like regular plain kalkwasser. You're right, because people are asking or whatever. I was telling West Coast, I said, Brightwell Aquatics, the Mac, plus 2, it's all cool and dandy, right? Well, you add mag chips to your calcium reactor, or you should, but like the Strong Tim, and potassium and all that's in your arm's media. So it's in your media when it comes to your calcium reactor. Now, your calcium reactor runs 24/7, or it should, regardless. Some people got it on a solenoid on and off when it comes to the CO2 or whatever. As it starts to drop or whatever, it'll kick back in when the levels start to rise in the reactor and all this other crazy stuff. To each his own, right? People don't realize the more you turn things on and off, all you're doing is wearing down the mechanism, and you're eventually going to have something that's failed on or off, either way. I prefer to just run mine with no pH controller as far as turning something on and off. I set it, and that's what I do, and it just runs 24/7 nonstop. Now, the cool thing is, I want you guys to really think about this and tell me if I'm on the right track to getting my master's. All right. A lot of stuff that we use to test like certain things, like we can test strong TM, Sulfur and all this. I don't think it's accurate as, whatever. I think I wish other companies would make stuff a little bit more accurate when it comes to it. At the end of the day, I got both on calcium reactor and calc on and off. Yeah. So, what I was trying to say when it comes to the benefits are cool. Like to run both, obviously, or I wouldn't have talked about it. The thing is running things even more than when something's already taking care of something, like a calcium reactor, right? Mag, supposed to be some mag chips, add mag chips. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't test strong TIM. Well, I see what Reef is saying. He doesn't test strong TIM. Well, a lot of people don't. And I'm going to get to that. But when it comes to, running the calcium reactor, all this stuff is already in your media. Okay, potassium, strong TM, magnesium, whatever. Now, the thing about magnesium, so Rico, why you add more mag chips? Because I feel like it's deficient in it. It needs a little bit more extra boost in that department when it comes to that. Because it does work hard. It is the referee between calcium and alkalinity. So therefore, that's why we run it. Now, a lot of you already know that there's a lot of stuff people can scream ICP, all the hell they want. And that's fine, right? It's something people are obviously testing and are able to test and whatever. Okay, things that they never was able to test for, now they can test for it and blah, blah, blah. The reality is you still don't know shit. All right. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I know it's pissing some people off. And guess what? I'm included in that. I'm not any different from anybody else. Yeah, believe that or not. I told you I'm working to my master's. The reality is when it comes to reefing, I honestly don't know a motherfucking thing. Neither than you that's watching. We can all act like we do. But the reality is you don't know Jack Dilly shit, just like me and everybody else. Only the people that are masters on YouTube has their masters and know it all. Okay? So why are you saying that, Rico? Well, it's quite simple. We don't know the rate of what these animals, the rate that each one of these animals need, obviously different things. You and I are an animal, but our needs are totally different when it comes to maybe vitamins, certain things that we need to take in every day to make us be at our prime. Our fluid intake, the sun, the vitamin D. We're all different, just like our aquariums. How much calories do you need a day to sustain to feel like you can function just fine without a headache, feeling shitty, without being sick, the whole 9 yards? What about these other animals? Coral, we're talking about, right? That's what we're talking about here, right? How the hell is it that we know so much what they need when we really don't? We don't know shit. See, when it comes to like the calcium reactor and stuff like that, it is one of those things that is the closest thing to stability that we can do on a, since we hook it up, just keep it like this. Even with water changes, we are creating some spikes, okay? And I'm being serious. Now, what I like to do when it comes to water changing and calcium reactor, what do, Rico? Well, I set my calcium reactor based around the salt that I'm using and what the salt mixes up at. Well, why do you do that, Rico? Well, motherfucker, I'm trying to get my masters. I don't want to create spikes. I want consistency and stability. It's very easy. Did you follow what I'm saying? I will set my calcium reactor up based on basically what my salt mixes up at 2.4, 2.5, or 2.6. And I try to stay within that frame of when you mix it up and do a water change. Now, do I still create spikes in the system, even though I do it like that? The answer's got to be motherfucking yes. Well, how's that possible, Rico? Well, damn, let me help you out here. I know alkalinity. I know calcium. I know magnesium. I know temperature. I know salinity. You follow me so far? How many other fucking parameters are there, though? How many of those are my testing? What rate are they being utilized? At what rate? How much? Do I know? Hell no, I don't know. Why do you think I'm working towards my masters? Now, there's a ton of motherfuckers here on YouTube that will, got it all figured out, sell you a fucking wet dream, and be your friend to the end to grow a channel. Authentically, being authentic. Well, that's full of crap. And some of you motherfuckers fall for it. Reality is, I'm trying to help you here. And this might not help anybody. This actually might just be one of those things, oh, well, Rico's just spazzing out, don't know what the fuck he's talking about or whatever. And that's fine. This might not be the place for you. The reality is, you know as much as I fucking know. The only difference is I've been doing this a long time, and the way I think is totally different than the way most everybody else thinks. And that just comes with time and experience. The reality is, who the fuck in here has their masters? I need to find one person in here. I'm just saying, everybody said, oh, Rico's master, Rico's this. No, the fuck I'm not. How the fuck can I be a master at something that I'm just as clueless as a motherfucker that has been in marine biology, got his PhD, and everything else and can't even fucking explain this shit to you? I'm not spending no money for this shit to go to school. For what? When I can sit here and let this be my hobby and do the same, be my own mad scientist and be realistic about this. They just started ICP how long ago? How many of those things that are actually whatever? How many of those things actually are actually respectful? Things change, heat, temperature, climate, elevation. What kind of thing? That's why I'm not a big fan of it. Not that it doesn't work, but at the same time, you can't tell me that there's some kind of molecules that are changing or something, or evaporation or altitude or whatever, ain't going to play a part with some of those test results. How sterile are their machines per test? Or is there accidentally contamination from one test to the next test to this to that? There's a whole bunch of shit. This is the reason why I'm just the way I am. I'm not somebody that's going to just be a sheep in life. I want to know things too. I want to have better understanding. How can I become a better reefer? How can I be good at what it is that I enjoy as a hobby? How can you be great at a hobby? Well, fuck, I can't tell you what to do with your own tank. You can ask me a million fucking one question, but the honest answer to that is you got the final say in it. I can't be there to hold your tank's hand. I don't know what the hell you actually do from the time you get up to the time you go to bed with your aquarium. Honestly, you're in charge of your own destiny when it comes to your aquarium. And now we can try to help you, figure out some things. But the reality is the best lesson you're going to learn is by your own fucking mistakes. Me, myself, or anybody else on social media can't tell you the fucking answers to this. I've been doing this now for 5 fucking years, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. It's been 5 fucking years and nobody understands this shit yet. I've said a long time ago, I will not spell this shit out for you. Okay? I'm not going to spell it out for you. The reality is myself and everybody else in the goddamn world, when it comes to this, don't know shit. And that's the reality. And I'm sorry if I hurt some people's feelings. But the reality is, you know as much as I fucking know. The only difference is the way I interpret and look at things through my eyes versus somebody else's. Okay? And that's just the honest answer. I have 2 of them on my tank. They're great. Okay. Anyway, the wife was talking about a Subway I made her, and she's getting ready to have lunch at work. Anyway, totally off the subject. But the reality is, when it comes to using calc or utilizing calc, I'm trying to come back a little bit so I don't go too far off the deep end with you guys. Here's the thing. I like using regular calc. It has its own benefits. To what extent? It's like the unicorn. It's like a mystery, right? I understand that you'll see a difference in pH and stuff like that while you utilize it. Maybe faster coralline algae growth, stronger coralline algae growth, stuff like that. Basically, like a steroid. Let's see. I'm live. Sorry, the wife. Anyway, so, but when it comes to, like, say, the Brightwell +2 and stuff like that, where I was going is, the reality is we don't know the rate that this stuff is being utilized. Calcium reactor just doses it 24/7, no matter what. It's there. It's a flat line of it, though. So, it's finding that happy medium where some corals are firing off, some aren't. The ones that are utilizing just enough to keep things running smoothly. Okay. And that's just with everything. So when it comes to doing the water changes and running the calcium reactor, right? Same thing. If you set it up based around basically, and if this makes sense to some people, if it doesn't, raise your hand. Say it doesn't make sense. Tell me I'm fucking retarded. All right. The reality is, and it's it is what it is. It's one of those things. Can you explain it? Like, are they not really testing? Are they testing, or what are they doing? Are they not doing enough, but they're just doing what they think is enough and calling it a day? Are they underdosing? So therefore, no matter what, they're going to have a great success, right? Calcium reactor, guess what? All it's doing is dosing 24/7. You know, it's like hand dosing, but just on a timer and a pump. And it's dosing no matter what's going on. Doesn't matter. Great success, great growth, right? You know, same thing. Not shotgunning the beer or any of that. That's over with. I will have a shot. Who want to give me a shot? I'll do a shot for. I got a couple. I can do a couple shots. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. You know, that's not gonna hurt anything. It ain't gonna hurt me. Somebody want to get that? Want to get my shot? Anybody? Anyway, so cheers, Saturday night. Cheers. Anyway, thank you, Naked Dog. Appreciate that. But anyway, when it comes to this stuff, I want you guys to understand, I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just trying to be real and transparent with you. All right. Now, I know some people don't like all my language, my choice of words, or this or that. You know what? This is 2021. All right. Get over it, dude. You know, just get over it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Get over yourself. Get over trying to, you know, manipulate people or get over on people or whatever the case may be. I don't know what people's hidden agendas are. But the reality is, you know, I'm here to just be 110% honest with you. All right. And I don't know any other way to do things but just be in your face, raw, upfront, realistic, uncut, unedited. And I get that my approach to things is really rough around the edges. I don't know how to be fucking soft and just get people to be like, oh, you know, I'm not built that way. So am I going to apologize for something I'm not? No, I'm not. And at the end of the day, like I said, this might not be the channel for you. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is the only fucking channel that's going to keep it real with you. All right? I can't speak for everybody else, but I know everybody else and where everybody else stands when it comes to social media. And 99.9999 is blowing smoke up your fucking ass. All right? So take it for what it's worth. I mean, obviously, if it's too real for you, there's plenty of softy pages and channels and TV episodes here on YouTube. So just go find where you belong and keep it moving. You know, I appreciate you stopping by, listening, and giving some fucking thoughts, feedbacks, giving me the fucking finger, talking shit in the chat. I don't know. I don't care. The reality is I'm working on a master's. There are tons of masters out here. I've been soul searching for mine for 25 years now. Okay? Like literally. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been 25 fucking years now. All right? And I'm still working on mine. I don't know one motherfucker that's here right now can tell me a whole lot of anything that I don't already know. And they still don't know as much shit as I know. And I still don't know half the shit that y'all think I probably know. Because the reality is, it's the truth. I don't. We don't know, you know, motherfuckers will feed you that a half a degree is going to fucking make your fucking SPS strip. Well, fuck, nobody should have any SPS. All right? And I'm not trying to keep throwing daggers or jabs, but shit like that is what's fucking wrong with social media. It's like, you're entitled to your opinion, but if that's the fucking truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then we all should be fucked. especially all of us that's been here since middle halide days, because that shit fluctuates in between 3 to 5 fucking degrees. So we should have never had any motherfucking SPS to this day. All right. It shouldn't even existed. All right. We don't know the utilization of the things that's within our aquarium water at what rate or any of it. Period. I don't know. We don't know. I mean, the rate for a soft coral like a leather coral versus an SPS coral, what it needs, they're two different things. SPS might need a nice balance of calcium and alkalinity, and a leather says, fuck all that. Just give me some food, motherfucker. I just want phosphates and nitrates. Don't know what you know. I mean, are you guys following what I'm saying, though? I mean, honestly, I don't want people to come in and be like, oh, yeah, and try to do it just to kiss my ass. Don't kiss my ass. I don't like ass kissers, first off. All right? Don't kiss my fucking ass. But if you think that I'm giving it to you raw and straight in what I believe, stuff like that, that's one thing, okay? But don't just be an ass kisser. You know what I mean? I'm for real. I don't roll with ass kissers. The reality is we don't know the rate what these corals actually need. We know some, we don't know it all. And that's just the reality of that. We really don't. He said, I watch your videos like church. You are my Messiah. No, I'm just, listen, what I really wish, there were more people, honestly, that would just understand what I really am trying to say. You're in charge of your own aquarium and your own destiny, and your destiny might not work out great the first time around, or the second, or the third. It's a matter of time before things will start clicking. And when those things start clicking, guess what? You'll be like, okay, I got this. But now what? It never stops. You never stop learning in this hobby. Just so you know, there's tons of shit that will always make you scratch your mind, scratch your head, think about, and it's just going to blow your mind. What you think you actually know, you don't know shit. And that's just being real. Most people put corals in their tank and see what lives. Yeah. It says that's what keeps me in this high. If I felt like I knew it all, then I would get bored and leave. Exactly. This hobby will hurt you. This hobby will make you feel sad. This hobby will make you cry. This hobby will make you laugh, make you feel good, and make you want to kick your fucking aquarium over. This hobby will play with every ounce of your emotion. God forbid you decide to come to social media. You really gonna get your emotion played with. And that ain't to scare anybody from doing this. But the reality is, it is what it is. There's nothing BRS, Saltwater Aquarium, myself, some of the other people out here, all we can do is try to work collectively, everybody in their own niche. And what I mean by that is everybody has their own set of people that can relate to them. Like even Mr. Saltwater Tank. Right. And I'm throwing names around because it's true. People might like the way BRS fucking does their series. That's fine. This is not a hate talk, by the way. This is a collective, cool, calm, collective speech here. Saltwater Aquarium, obviously, I'm here for these guys. They've been here for me. So if they got my back, I got theirs. Nothing wrong with that. They're trying to grow. They're trying to educate now. They're trying to, they got Mark Callahan on the team as well, trying to put out videos, trying to do the right thing and try to, just speak on some things and try to help out and do as much as possible. Now, people say, well, these companies doing it because they got an agenda and whatever, and they got to sell shit and they got to do this and that. Well, they do got to sell shit. And, some may make a difference. Say maybe they should leave it to influencers and whatever. Maybe they shouldn't do it. Why not? Listen, more hands on deck, the better. All right. Period, point blank. And that's just how I feel about it. They got Mark. I'm here. They got me. They got themselves. BRS got whoever themselves they fuck with. Mark Callahan got his people. You guys, I got my own people. Everybody has their own niche and stay in their own fucking niche, right? Not everybody's going to like me. Obviously, not everybody's going to like Mark Callahan. People come in here say all kinds of shit about Mark, which I don't really get it. But at the same time, to each his own. I mean, I get the same shit I don't get there, but motherfuckers do the same shit to me. So at the end of the day, or BRS or saltwateraquarium.com, if somebody don't like you, they don't fucking like you. You can't make somebody like you if they don't fucking like you, even regardless if they ain't got a legitimate reason, right? My thing is, everybody in the world gravitates to somebody they can relate to. Ultimately. Let's throw away that I don't like this person, I don't like that person, I don't like this, and I don't like that bullshit, right? Throw all that out the door. Obviously, if you can relate, then you can relate. And everybody has their own niche and their own way of doing things. There's a lot of people that like what I do because of maybe the analogies that I use, the way I explain things. I really dumb things down for people to be like, aha. There's a lot of people that use scientific terms and all kinds of shit that will make anybody go, because not everybody learns on the same wavelength, the same way. Not everybody learns the same way. Some people can read a book and just get it. Some people got to be hands-on and just get it. Some people can do both and just get it. It's just the way the world works, okay? Companies should help their customers. The more success the hobby is, the more business win-win. Companies should help. Here's the thing, though. Listen, think about what I do, okay? I'm not going to talk about fuck everybody else. Think about what I do. What do I do for you guys? I'm going live here on a Saturday. For a little bit, I'm going live because I want to watch a movie with my kids and spend some quality time there too. And they're cleaning, so I told them, they got to clean and I'm going to do my live stream. But what do? I sit here, I explain shit all the time, right? I'll go live on Instagram, I go live on YouTube, I make some videos, I might go to somebody's house, post some shit, do some interviews, do this, talk about some tanks or some shit that I got from Saltwater Aquarium or something like that. We're going to be doing a new build, so we're going to have a whole episode on that, and keeping it this time, you know what I mean, of what we're doing, why we're doing it, the whole 9 yards, right? I do a lot. But what happens, people? What goes on? What goes on? What goes on? Let's be honest. What goes on? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Flashkin says. Anyway, what happens? No good deed goes without being punished. There's always some smart asses out here. There's always this. There's always that. People want companies to help. People miss the memo that companies do help, but that doesn't come without any repercussion either. There's an onslaught of verbal abuse people got to put up with. Nasty shit that people say to other people on social media. constantly saying shit, trying to get companies to turn on fucking other people or people to turn on companies and blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. Do I really need to spell that shit out? The reality is, it's a bitch. And for a company to sit there and have to endure the onslaught of things, it's a motherfucker. And when a company or somebody just says, you know what, go fuck yourself, oh, they're the most terrible person in the world. They're the most terrible person in the world. I'm the most terrible person in the world. If I say, tell a motherfucker, go fuck yourself, oh my God, you see, I told you what Rico does on his live streams. He begs for money. He does this. He does that. He cusses. He drinks. He does this. Oh my God, do you see what he does? What, me being human? Is that what they're looking for? Me being a human being? Is that what they're looking for? Because that's what I do. And begging is different than people telling a person to support, but they want to twist those words. You got people that want to take and abuse a person behind closed doors and say, listen, and try to get other people to think of them in a different way. Oh yeah, it all happens. I've been abused in so many different ways on social media. It's not even funny. If I wasn't the person who I am, I'd probably done jumped off a bridge my damn self and gave myself a reach around on the way down. But unfortunately, I'm just a tough son of a bitch, right? The reality is, this is what people do. How many people are supposed to put up with that at all times? Companies are supposed to put up with that? Are they? They have to because they're a company, right? The reality is it is what it is. They will help. Companies do help. I think it takes a toll on some companies, and you start getting people that are just so fucking fed up that some of that shit comes out, and it doesn't come out, and it comes out on the wrong ones, not the ones that created them to get to that point. Unfortunately, does it make it right? No, but guess what? They're fucking human, just like me. We're all human. We all have our good days. We all have our bad days. We all make mistakes. You know, it is what it is. I don't know anybody that's fucking perfect. But God forbid you go against what somebody wants you to do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Grow the fuck up, people. You know what I mean? It really comes down to it. Like, grow the fuck up. Or just change the channel. Most motherfuckers don't even want to change the channel. That's how sick people are. They'll sit there and talk so much shit, but they won't change the channel. Why not change the channel? It is what it is. Anyway, people are jerks. Funny how folks say things online, but in person, the game changes. Sad, really. That's just the way it is right there, Marcus. I mean, come on now. I mean, I've always been the same. I'm here is the same person I've been at every show. And a lot of you have met me. Flashkin's fucking been in my house a couple times. I've met Flashkin at shows. I mean, fuck, he's been in my house. Like, hey, he know this is who I am. What you see is what you get. I'm not just an entity on a TV screen. And then once this turns the fuck off, I'm a totally different person. No, this is who I am. I'm not a character. Now, a lot of other people are characters. I'm just not a character. You know, to each his own, however they want to be. But I live in the real world. I have real world problems. I have real trolls, real troll problems. I'm human. I have my ups and down moments. It is what it is. You know, you can either accept me or you don't have to. That's just the reality of it. I appreciate everybody. The one thing you're not going to get me to do is kiss your ass. And if you expect me to kiss your ass or constantly shout you out and do all this other shit, this is what people get pissed off about because I don't do what they want me to do. That's the reality of it. I'm not a controllable person. So therefore, if you feel like you've been supporting my channel for X amount of time and I never said your fucking name once, that you automatically assume that I don't acknowledge you. Well, that's bullshit. I appreciate you, but what the fuck I got to do every time you walk in? Hey, how you doing? I mean, no. I'm here to have a conversation, though, about aquariums, right? What's the problem? Let me do my thing. enjoy it, you know. Give me a fucking thumbs up if you want to. If you don't want to give me a fucking thumbs up, fucking don't. You know, what do you want me to do? Kiss your ass for it? Like, this is what people want, though, because they feel that they're entitled to these things because they watch your shit. Nobody's entitled to a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? You do things because you want to do them, and you appreciate people for what they are doing, not for what that you done for them and you expecting something back. It's like, you know, but I know we're in a new world and that's just what's expected. But anyway, so the remote ran out of batteries, and AAAs are expensive when you got corals to buy. Well, that sucks, right? What if use the Kimura G5? Okay, somebody's talking about something else. Okay, Master Rico does what Master do, trench the science in this hobby. Hey, I just whatever, man. I just, you know. Are you putting sand in your tank when you get it? I don't know about that one. I might go sandless, to be honest with you. I might go sandless. Flipper's Reef. Been thinking of running calc with calcium reactor using Kimura X1 Pro, just effluent, no stare. What are you gonna do? So you're gonna stir it up and then let it settle and then pump the clear solution in that. Cool. If that's what you're doing, don't know how do these big calc stirrers work? I know they stare, so they're constantly slowly stirring and allowing the calc to actually break down in solution and all that stuff. And you're just using the clear until, you know, calc can only saturate so much, and you know, you can only saturate so much into, you know, an amount, and that's it. So you need to add fresh water, more saturation, and, you know, can break down and, you know, over time. So you seem angry tonight, Rico. No, you know what it is, Naked Dog. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Every time I go, I think about going live, and or there's times that I'm not live and I'm talking to other people about this hobby. It's not so much that I'm upset and pissed off. I am, but I'm not, if that makes any sense to you. Calc is very diluted. Fully grown SPS won't work with it. Here, I'm gonna let the chat go so people can whatever comment on that. I need to stay focused. It's the stupid shit that I see day in and day out, Naked Dog, that drains me mentally when it comes to this hobby. It's the stupid shit that people want to be so fucking noticed and so helpful that they're not helpful. They actually hurt people. They want to sound so political right all the time. And all of this is not by their own doing. It's based off of other people. It's shit that they've read. It's shit that they regurgitating from somebody else's work or somebody else's experience that they're spitting to somebody else and saying it in a way that it's actual facts when it's all adult shit. Seeing that, people telling me, private messages me saying, Rico, this is what I heard, such and such said this, such and such said that. And the reality is, it's very frustrating. It's because it's something that continues and nobody puts a stop to it. Like, it's okay you don't know the answer. It's okay that we don't have this figured out. It's okay. But these people make it not okay. These people make it where they make other people feel like shit, dummies, because they didn't know something. How the fuck do you learn? Do you come out as a brainiac? Or do you learn as soon as you're able to start learning? Like from the very beginning. Facial recognition of your mama and your papa and all this other stuff. Like at a very young age, you can't talk, but you know when you ain't seen somebody as a baby, see baby like, yeah. Come on, man. Sorry for the facial expression, but I'm just saying, man. It's very irritating, Naked Dog. I guess you just have to be in my shoes over time to totally understand it. It's very sad. It's very frustrating. It's very disappointing. And you know what drives this shit though? Can I be honest with you all? You know what drives what's happening? First off, it's YouTube. It's I want to be YouTube famous. I want to be social media famous. I want to make all this money, right? You know what's really fucking it up right now? Not to be funny. What's really driving it? Which needs to be like, you need influencers. I don't give a fuck if they're a shitty influencer or a very good influencer. At the end of the day, even bad publicity is good publicity. Does it help the hobbyists? No. Bad shit, being bad at your job does not help. Okay. Being great, being not your traditional ways of doing things could be good as well. I'm here. It's sponsorships. I'm going to say it. It's sponsorships. What I fought for a long time before it got to this point, when it comes to sponsorships, saying, hey, man, fucking get your product. You know what they did? You know what people do? Can I be honest with y'all? I'm going to be fucking honest. And it is what it is. I used to tell these companies, like, listen, man, find you one motherfucker. I'm not lying. They'll probably watch this motherfucker and be like, yeah, shit. He said it. I would tell all these different companies, like, find you a motherfucker that you can trust, whatever, man. They're not, they keep it real. I wasn't really speaking for myself. I was just throwing it out there. And to showcase your shit and to really give an honest review on it. Don't tell them what the fuck to say. Don't try to be their fucking daddy and guide them or tell them to let them do it on their own. You know what, that took some time for motherfuckers to come around. Oh, it's around now. You know what companies do now? A lot of them. One company will give their shit out to 10, 20. All you will see on Instagram from 10 different people in the same fucking group of people that all come to watch Baby Rico's Aquarium or this channel or that channel. All you'll see is all these products come up all at one time. All at one time. Tell me if I'm lying. Oh, bam. 50 of the same products, just fucking spamming social media. Oh, all right, Tom. I'm not lying, bro. If I'm lying, listen, man, I'm not lying. It's shoulder. I'm not lying, though. Tell me if y'all think I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all think I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Just being real. Well, companies are scared of real reviews. Companies. Because a company will always have an excuse of why this and why that. And that's just the reality of it. I don't want my company to look bad. And if I do have a problem, the best thing that I could do as a company is make sure that it actually is a problem and correct the problem and go public about it. I don't know why motherfuckers want to hide everything. Like, you people will get pissed off. Oh, Rico, why does everybody always got to show these lovely tanks, but they don't show none of their mistakes? You know why? Because of the same fucking reason. You people, the ones that it applied to, if the shoe fits, wear it, want to fucking talk your shit to these people, want to tell them how fucking stupid they are or how fucking retarded they are and their shit is this, or that's what they get for not doing their research or not doing this and not doing that. Everybody want to be somebody's motherfucking daddy. That is a reason why nobody talks about their failures. Nobody shows the bad side of their shit when it happens. That's the reality of it, people. You want to know the truth? There's the fucking truth. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. You see it on social media across the board. You see it on reef forums constantly, day in, day out. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. That's the reality of it. People are fucking jerks. People suck. Period. You want me to be real? Let's be real. Saturday night, real. No wonder why people don't want to. They don't want to come on and show their tank. They're embarrassed to show their tank. Oh, why? Because they can't afford fucking radions. Oh, because they got cheap Chinese black boxes. Nobody talks shit about my motherfucking aquarium that had it and grew big motherfucking cock. Nobody said a motherfucking word. You know what they did? They dick ride. That's what they did. That's what they did. And you know what happened when I decided to go, okay, well, I want to try. I want to try something new. And I want to be able to mess with the lights. You know, the same dick riding motherfuckers. What happened? Oh, they got mad. They got pissed off. Why? Oh, because they couldn't afford the fucking new lights that I bought. So now those same fucking dick riding motherfuckers, they became my motherfucking worst enemies and trolls. Oh, because I decided to go to the other side and try something different. And, oh, they couldn't follow me over there. So now they wanted to be, fucking trolls. They went from fucking Tarzan dick ride motherfuckers to fucking straight haters and trollville. Did I explain how this works? Like I said, Joey, the king of DIY, said to me one time, I don't give a fuck. It's the truth, though. Like, regardless if we've been best friends or no friends or fucking hate each other, it doesn't matter. We don't. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. Your biggest fans will become your biggest enemy. That is probably the best lesson, one of the best lessons I've learned being on social media in a very short time. And what do you want me to say? Honestly, people can say what the fuck they want to say about that man too. He's this, he's that, he's all that, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't bring that shit my way. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But that was real right there, though, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm older and old and whatever else, but that means I was still taught something for my time being on social media. Your biggest fans will become your biggest enemies when you won't give them or do something they want you to do, or they want you to shout them out. They want this, they want that. You know what? Motherfucker ain't never lie on that one. Ain't never lie. So, all I can say is, I appreciate the ones that's been here. Honestly, ain't went a motherfucking where or caused me any problems. I just want to thank each and every one of you that's in here right now. You guys know who you are. I don't need to shout you out. You've been here from fucking day one. As far as I know, you ain't never fucking did anything or said anything. Now, there's other people that I know that's been on other channels or other Instagrams, and I seen them whispering and making comments because somebody's going to drop a dime on your motherfucking ass. It don't matter who you are. Run tell that same ones that might be in the same powwow party is the only one sitting there. They're up there. They're doing espionage work on your ass. It's funny how this whole thing works out. That's why I don't let it bother me much. It used to bother me all the time, but it doesn't bother me anymore. It is what it is. I'm just being honest with you. The same ones. And over time, we let the shit go, and then we got to get rid of you. There's nothing else for you here, and you won't go willingly, so we have to physically evict you. But anyway, when it comes to, I know this whole thing went all around and whatever, and we're talking a little bit, getting into Cockwasser and all this other stuff. Listen, what it comes down to is it's a great product. It does well. If you want to use Brightwell +2 and all this other shit, it's fine. But the reality is you don't know what you're doing anyway, and you don't know the reality of what is what. If you did your water change, what are you doing? At the end of the day, if you got a calcium reactor and you set it to do pretty much to be what your salt mix is, how much of the shit do you actually need to run? Can anybody answer that? Don't answer that. Just sleep on that. All right. Don't answer. Just sleep. Not saying don't run calc, because calc is good. Do you need +2? I mean, that's for you to say or not say. The only thing I'm telling you is the same shit is already in your calcium reactor, right? The calc by itself, cool, but do you need +3, +10, +20, +50? Do you really need it? I'm just saying. Now, if you don't use any mag chips or whatever, you still got magnesium in it. You might need a boost. We always tell you to put mag chips in there. But if you don't and whatever, and you think you might need some extra strong Tim, then do what you do. And that's just the reality of it. Do what you do. I'm not telling you not to use it. I'm telling you, think about shit before you pull triggers on shit. If it's something that you want that's occupying your time and you think it's going to be a benefit to you, fucking use it. Nobody can tell you what to do or not do. It's your fucking aquarium. I'm not going to tell you what you're going to buy or not buy. Just telling you. It's your fucking aquarium. Your ICP test +2 may show higher strong Tim later. Exactly, because once again, nobody knows how this shit is being utilized at what rate and all this other stuff. It is what it is. But hey, it is what it is, man. I think I've done my share since I've been on YouTube, keeping it real, keeping it kosher. Like I said, I'm not going to apologize for who I am as a person and the way I explain things. This is who I am. This will always be who I am. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm very fine with who I am. I think I can sleep comfortable with both eyes closed, explaining aquarium shit and talking aquarium shit to you guys without pulling any wool over your fucking eye. Any of you guys out there, I'm very comfortable with sleeping at night because that means, I'm not trying to steer you down the wrong path. I was actually shocked when people, I was actually shocked. I was shocked when I was like, oh, I'm messing with saltwateraquarium.com, I thought people were going to have a problem with that, which some might. I didn't, when I came on and just said it, oh, he's fucking bought, he's paid for it. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't sell my integrity of who I am as a person to anybody. Just saying. I respect them if they respect me. I appreciate them if they appreciate what it is that I can offer and bring to the table. If I can be real and keep it real and be who I am as an individual, I have no problem working with people. I have a problem with those that try to dictate, tell me what I can and cannot do, and how I should and should not do. First off, I've been doing it longer than most of these people have, and I'm not a traditional type person. I'm not a suit and tie person. That's just the reality of it. And there's a lot of people here in the industry that actually, or should I say, in the hobby, that's not your traditional. So once again, like I said, everybody has their own following or followers or people that can relate to others. Not everybody can relate to everybody, so it is what it is. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Sorry, it's only an hour tonight, but I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to spend some time and watch a movie and shit with the kids and have some fun. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys appreciate this live stream, and it is what it is. So appreciate my shot. Thank you for that, Naked Dog Reefer. Appreciate you, my man. And RC, everybody, MB, Tom, who else? We got Flashcan, Reef the Sea Forever, Rudy, all you guys, Jay Carey. Catch you guys all on the next one. Peace out.